Let's build an enclosure for the Velociraptor. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 7. Now, in the cinematic shot at the start of the video, you may have seen a little sneak peek of what we're going to do in episode 8. In episode 8, we are starting our biggest project, ever on the channel, because the channel just started. And while I'm doing this voiceover, the channel just hit 10 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I know it's really not that big of an accomplishment, but it is for me. Today, while I'm also doing this voiceover, while I'm doing this voiceover, it is also my birthday. So, yeah, it's weird that I'm one age older, but that's besides the point. So today we are building an enclosure for the Velociraptor. We have 10 Velociraptors in here, I would say. And when I think of the Velociraptor, I think of the Velociraptors from the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. But they actually were the size, I don't want to say the size of a dog, but they were the size of a dog. Like, paleo-accurate Velociraptors were the size of a dog. So, that's basically just a little fun fact, is Velociraptors were not the big bulky ones we see in the movies. Alright, so this enclosure did give me a lot of struggle with it being I don't want to say an irregular shape, but it was kind of an irregular shape because we had the front portion, then the hard shelter, and then the back portion. So in the back portion, the original plan was guests cannot view the back portion, but then I was like, it would be easier if they could view the back portion for the thing that is coming in episode 8. And I'm going to keep referring to episode 8 a lot until the end of the video. Because at the end of the video, I'm going to announce what episode 8 will be. And I do think you guys will enjoy it because it's gonna take us a couple of episodes to finish it completely. So that means I want to say 7 to 8 more episodes in the desert section until we officially move on to a new section. And I'm not going to disclose it because it's a secret, but if you want to know what it is, I highly suggest that you join my Discord server, because that's where I talk about future updates for not only the channel, but for Mount Forest City Park, and I let you guys pick what comes next in Mount Forest City Park. So if you guys want to join my Discord server, it is not only in my bio, but I will leave a link in the description below. And we don't talk that much in there just because it's me and 2 other people. But I feel like the more people that join, the more fun we will have. So if you join, you can most likely have a chance to help build Mount Forest City Park. But that's for another video. It's most likely going to be a short that I'll talk about my Discord server. Alright, so right now I am building the wall. As I said in past videos, I love adding the wall feature to my park, to Mount Forest City Park, because it gives it the live city type aspect. And as you can see, I didn't do the wall all the way around the perimeter. I did some points, and then I did some wall points, and then some blank points. And in the blank points, I put rocks. And a little fun fact, while I was building this enclosure, I was watching SpongeBob. I mean, you can't go wrong with a show like SpongeBob. But I just thought that was a little funny fact. But there are 3 viewing points. There are 4 viewing points total in this enclosure. 3 main viewing points. The 4th viewing point is kind of a viewing point when you exit the building for episode 8. But again, stay tuned for the end of the episode. Don't skip till the end of the episode. I want you to stay till the end of the episode and figure out what episode 8 will hold. So, there are a lot of pausing moments in this build because this day I was pretty busy. Now here I was saying, we could add planters. But then I was like, you know what, let's save the planters and all of that for the finale of the desert section, where we go back through the desert section and we put the final touches, and I'll give it away, put in the final touches and take a tour of the desert section. So I'm building like a rock mound type thing, and it was difficult because of the Peltiphilus building right next to it, so I had to make sure that the rocks weren't poking through the building and all of those shenanigans. I was planning on building 2 rock mounds, but at the end of the day, I just said, we're just going to do the 4th viewing point because I feel like that would give it a nice touch for episode 8. Again, I'm going to mention episode 8 a lot in this episode until the end of the video, where we can disclose what it will be called. And we can say that name throughout this entire series. Alright. So, once I was done with the viewing points, I noticed that they were really, really close to the path, and I didn't feel like doing more terrain work as of this point. So I went with the flow and I added, right here, rocks. They are all the same, but I was like, you know what, that looks awful, so we're going to put random rotation on and let it be like this. And I feel like this looks better, and I did that to all 3 viewing points for the 3 main viewing points. The 4th viewing point, it was supposed to be a staff-only area, but then I realized that there are no staff path, but we made do with it, and I feel like at the end of the day, the enclosure turned out to be decent. I don't like to call my work perfect or absolutely amazing, because it's not. It's not amazing. It's decent. There are other content creators on YouTube who do Prehistoric Kingdom, and they have more building experience than me. Evolution Square, Caesar Creates, and at the same time, also with Planet Zoo and Jurassic World Evolution 3, Evolution Square, Caesar Creates, Kingpin, the lady designer, all of the good content creators out there. So I just want to say to all those people that I just listed, thank you for all the inspiration that you have given me over the past 2 years. While I didn't have my YouTube channel, and now that I have my YouTube channel, you guys have given me inspiration in a way that I could have never found online. So, thank you. So, that's sob story aside. We are starting to put our fences in. And when I was building this enclosure, I realized a lot of mistakes. Like, towards the end of the video, we don't put foliage in until the end of the video. We forget the safety fences so the raptors don't jump out until near the end of the video. So I did miss a lot. We forgot to add a water source, and we added that near the end of the video. We added a lot of the essentials toward the end of the video. So that was my bad. And I did realize at the Drysaurus enclosure that they were getting stuck in the walls. So we went back there and I fixed that up. So this enclosure was inspired off of, I forgot the name. It was a zoo, but I forgot the name. I looked it up, and it was, I think it was one in, it was one in the U.S. somewhere. I just don't remember the state. If you do end up wanting to look it up and you do end up finding the inspiration photo, if you don't mind, put that in the comments, or hey, join my Discord and put it there. I'm doing a lot of shameless plugs in today's video because I haven't been able to do that in any of my Prehistoric Kingdom videos, because once I created the Discord server, the last 3 episodes have been scheduled, and I wasn't able to talk about them. But I am able to talk about it in this episode and for the rest of the series. Now, rocks were the main thing in this video, I should say, because I wanted it to be like, I don't want to say a barren wasteland, but a barren wasteland. But at the end of the video, you'll see that it did not turn out to be a barren wasteland. It turned out to be a luscious wasteland. That made no sense, but it did in my head. So, yeah. While I'm just sitting here, apparently, I don't know why I'm doing this, I think all the pauses in this video were, like, I was actually having to do something important and, like, texting my friends and stuff or something, because it was a day, it was most likely, robotics, because I think the day that I recorded this, we started the robot design and like starting to actually build the robot, but that is completely not related at all. But I that's just a fair warning for why I'm paused so much in this video. Alright, so it is getting close towards the end of the episode. We have about 10 minutes left. So this is where I start realizing, oh hey, we forgot foliage, water, and food. So it took me a while. Most of the time though, I was focused on the front of the enclosure, and then towards the end I was like, oh, I forgot we have a hard shelter and the back of the enclosure to do. So I was like, I might as well, yeah. Here I'm starting the hard shelter 15 minutes into the video, and I felt like that should have been like 8 minutes into the video. Because I am a fast builder, I just speed it up for the purpose, because I do like section off my video recordings. Like I section them off like 30 minutes each, roughly. So each video is around an hour and a half long. And most of that is me wanting to do decorations, foliage, rocks. So I have to speed it up for that purpose. But yeah, now we're starting on the back portion of the habitat. And I was thinking of putting a smaller creature. Possibly I was gonna do another custom small enclosure for that little square area that you see, but I didn't, and I ended up putting just an entire platform. And I did add a planter, but I did forget to add foliage to it, so that's going to be another thing as one of our final steps for the finale desert episode. Alright, so I'm basically finishing up the staircase, and then we're going to move on to finishing up the platform. I kind of made it in a way where the exit for episode 8 will fit in with it, and I'm kind of glad I did that because it gives it a little more oh hey, before you leave the desert section, check out our raptors one more time, check out our Coelophysis one more time, check out the Peltiflus one more time, check out the plaza one more time. And it kind of ties together, so if you go the thing that I will announce in a couple minutes for episode 8, it basically, you go through what's going to happen, and you can come back out, like you exit, and you are greeted with, check out these amazing creatures one more time. That's basically what I envisioned. I didn't envision it. I more of was like, that would make sense, so let's do it. I didn't have a plan while I was building this for the exit of episode 8. I may have given it away already in the last episode. I just can't remember. But just in case I didn't, I will reveal it at the end. Actually, now that I think about it, I gave it away in the first ever episode of the desert section. Okay. I mean, and it also kind of, yeah, it's given away in the first episode of the desert section, but if you guys don't remember it, I will say it at the end of the episode. Alright, so now in this section we are going to start on the foliage, and I'm basically just checking the height of the adult full-grown Velociraptor to make sure that wherever they are, they don't look like they can escape, but it worked out in the end. So now we are working on the foliage section, or portion, whatever you want to call it, so we can finally finish up this habitat. And as I did say before, I did forget the food and all of the enrichment stuff towards the end of the video. Now we're gonna go off topic a little bit. This past Tuesday, there was a video about how to train your dragon Minecraft. Did you guys enjoy it? You probably left comments down below for dragon names, I hope. Because I hope you did. But if you guys did enjoy it, please let me know in the comments down below, because I will make it a series. And once we're done with that how to train your dragon, there may be something else how to train your dragon related in the future. I don't know. You will just have to wait and find out. But that's if you guys enjoyed it. So, right now we're basically adding structural supports to the roof, because I wanted it to be an overhang type roof style type thing, to where it did look not structure, where guests will not fall off the edge of the platform. So I added fences all around, and this is kind of where the video ends. So I'm going to give away the name of what is coming in episode 8. In episode 8, we will be building a safari for sauropods. Now, I did not find a mod or anything with safari vehicles, so it's still gonna be sauropod safari with a twist. It's not gonna be a safari, it's going to be a sauropod trail. But we are still going to keep the name Sauropod Safari, because I built something cool that you guys will like. But you guys will just have to wait for episode 8 to find out. So cinematic shots are coming up really, really soon, so stay tuned for that. But until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. So like, subscribe. Don't forget to join my Discord server where we talk about all Mount Forest City Park things. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!